Have you ever felt like no matter where you go, your cat is already there, watching you, waiting, following? You walk into another room, and within seconds, soft footsteps echo behind you. You close the door, and suddenly there's scratching, or that quiet, patient stare from the other side. Most people think they understand this behavior. They say, "Oh, my cat is just curious," or "She probably wants food." But what if that's not the real reason at all? Because what your cat is actually doing runs much deeper than simple curiosity. There's a moment many cat owners miss. It happens in silence. No meowing, no jumping, just presence. Your cat chooses to be near you even when there's nothing to gain. No food, no toys, no obvious reward. And that's where the truth begins. Cats are often seen as independent, even distant. Unlike dogs, they don't always demand attention. They don't always come when called. So when a cat decides to follow you, quietly, consistently, it's not random. It's intentional. But here's the part most people misunderstand. Your cat isn't just following your body, it's following your energy. Inside your home, your cat builds an invisible map, not just of furniture and walls, but of emotions, routines, and patterns. And at the center of that map is you. Every step you take, every room you enter, creates a shift in that map, and your cat notices it instantly. That's why sometimes, even before you fully leave a room, your cat is already getting up, preparing to follow. It's not coincidence, it's connection. But there's something even more fascinating happening beneath the surface. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. That means they are always aware of movement, always tracking what matters most in their environment. And when your cat follows you, it's treating you as something important within its territory. Not as a threat, not as prey, but as something essential. Think about that for a second. Out of everything in your home, every object, every sound, every corner, your cat chooses you to monitor. Not because it has to, because it wants to. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. Sometimes your cat follows you and does absolutely nothing. It just sits, watches, maybe curls up nearby. No demand, no action. And this is where many owners get confused. Why is my cat here if it doesn't want anything? But that question comes from a human mindset. We're used to interactions having a purpose. Cats don't think that way. For them, presence is the purpose. Being near you is already meaningful, and in many cases, it's a sign of something incredibly powerful. Trust. Because a cat will never consistently stay close to something it doesn't trust. In fact, when a cat chooses to follow you into vulnerable spaces, like the bathroom or when you're resting, it's not just random behavior. It's vulnerability meeting vulnerability. Your cat sees you in a state where you're less alert, less active, and instead of distancing itself, it comes closer. That's not independence, that's emotional security. But there's another layer that most people never realize. Your cat might also be studying you. Every movement you make, every habit you repeat, your cat is learning patterns. When you wake up, when you eat, when you sit down, when you leave. And over time, something surprising happens. You become predictable. And predictability creates comfort. So when your cat follows you, it's not just reacting, it's anticipating. It knows where you're going before you even fully decide. It understands your rhythm. And in a world that can feel unpredictable, you become its most stable reference point. But here's something that might change how you see your cat forever. Sometimes your cat follows you not because it needs something from you, but because it thinks you might need something from it. It sounds strange, but watch closely. Have you ever noticed your cat becoming more present when you're quiet, stressed, or not feeling your best? It stays closer, moves less, watches more. Cats are incredibly sensitive to subtle emotional shifts. Your breathing, your tone, your movement, all of it sends signals. And your cat responds. Not with loud reactions, but with quiet companionship. That silent following is sometimes your cat's way of staying connected to you, of making sure you're okay. And that's something many owners completely overlook. They see a shadow behind them, but what they don't see is the intention behind it. Now, of course, not every moment is deep and emotional. Sometimes, yes, your cat is following you because it expects food, or because it's bored, or because you've accidentally trained it to associate your movement with something rewarding. But even then, that doesn't cancel out everything else. Because cats don't repeat behaviors this consistently with layered meaning. And here's the truth most people don't expect. Your cat isn't just living in your home, it's living in your world. And by following you, it's choosing to stay inside that world, step by step, room by room, moment by moment. So the next time you notice your cat quietly walking behind you, don't brush it off. Don't assume it's just habit. Pause for a second. Look at it. Because in that small, simple act, there's something much bigger happening. Your cat is choosing you, not for survival, not for necessity, but for connection. And in a creature known for independence, that choice means everything.